Welcome to Ready to Study channel. Today we are going to do treasure through a collection of ICSE poems and short stories. And in this book we are going to do lesson 2, The Cold Within poem written by James Patrick Kinney. First stanza. 6 humans trapped by happenstance in bleak and bitter cold, each one possessed a stick of wood, or so the story is told. There are 6 humans, and they met each other in a bitter cold place, and each human had a stick of wood with them. Their dying fire in need of logs, but the first one held hers back, for of the faces round the fire she noticed one was black. The dying fire in need of logs means the fire is going to turn off soon and the fire needs some logs to burn for some time. And the first human did not give her log because she noticed that among that 6 humans, one man was black in color, and she does not want to help that black man by giving her log to the fire. The next man, looking across the way, saw one not of his church and could not bring himself to give the fire a stick of birch. This man was seeing across the way, and he saw that one man of the of that 6 human was not of his church, and that man does not want to give his log to the fire and help the man who was not of his church. The third one sat in tattered clothes. He gave his coat a hitch. Why should his log be put to use to warm the idle rich? The third one sat in tattered clothes means he sat in torn clothes, and he was little poor, and he thought that why his log should be useful for this rich man to keep him warm. So he does not want to give his log to the fire. The rich man just sat back and thought of the wealth he had in store and how to keep what he had earned from lazy, shiftless poor. The rich man is sitting at the backside and thinking of his wealth and where he had stored hid his wealth. And also he thought that how to keep them safely from the lazy, shiftless poor man. So he also did not give his log because he was thinking about his wealth. The black man's face bespoke revenge as the fire passed from his sight, for all he saw in his stick of wood was chance to spite the white. This black man's face became revenge, and he saw the fire which was dying, and he thought that this was the correct chance to take the revenge of all the white humans. So he also does not give his log to the fire. The last man of this forlorn group did not accept for gain. Giving only to those who gave was how he played the game. This man was a normal man, and he did not have any problem with any other human, and because in this of all stanzas all human have every problem with each human, but this one is not having anything, and but this human does not give anything without any gain. So if he gives his log, he will not get any gain. So he does not give his log. Last stanza. Their logs held tight in dead still hands was proof of human sin. They did not die from the cold without, they died from the cold within. At last the fire turned off and the bitter cold increased, and all the 6 humans freezed and died there because of cold, and each human had their stick with them tightly folded in their hands. And all of them did not die from cold without, and they died from the cold within. See, if any one of the human would have given his log to the fire, they all would have been survived. But now, because of their selfishness, prejudice, malice, and suspicions actions, they died. Now let us revise all what we have studied today. 6 humans were trapped and they met in a bitter cold place, and each human had a stick of wood with them. The fire in need of logs, because the fire will turn off without logs, and it needs some logs to burn for some time. And the first one does not give her log because she noticed that among the 6 humans, one man was black in color and she does not want to help him by putting her log into the fire. The next man was looking across the way and he saw that among the 6 humans, one man was not of his church and he does not want to put his log to the fire, by which that man who was not of his church will get warmth. So this man is thinking that that man should not get any warmth. The third one sat in tattered clothes. This man is poor man and he sat in torn clothes, and he just gave his coat a pat and thought that why should that poor man's log should be useful for this idle man to keep him warm. And the rich man sat at the backside and thinking about of his wealth and where he had stored him, and he also thought that how to keep what he had earned safely from the poor man. And the black man's face filled with revenge, and he thought that this was the correct chance to take the revenge of all the white people by not giving his log to the fire. And the last man does not accept to give his things without any gain. So if he gives his log, he will not get any gain. So he also does not give his log. At last, all of them died by keeping their logs with their hands tight. And they did not die from the cold without, and they died from the cold within. If you like the video, please subscribe, like and press the bell icon for more updates. Thank you.